Nope, I want a different one. I want a different one. Man, I really need to find a new playlist. I have gotten to the point where I really am just... I'm sick of this 100 songs that I use in my playlist when I stream, and I want a different 100 songs. And my bird is literally shaking his tail. He's having a good time. Okay, so... hello, good day, everybody. Time for another arcade stream. As usual, we're going to be chilling. Nothing too crazy going on today. Let me turn on the camera. Is everything good? I think everything is fine. Nothing too crazy today. We're just going to be doing lots of 3v3s. Talk with the chat, chilling. I don't think there's anything crazy that happened. I know there's a marketplace update for a new costume, as well as a chance to get that Equestria mount, the seahorse thingy. Which is okay, it's fine, whatever. In general, I don't think there's any other in-game news that I'm aware of, at least. And then also, like, I don't know why, but I just feel a little bit out of it today. I have green tea, which is supposed to help when you feel a little bit out of it. So, you know, and I do drink green tea a lot, so I know that it's helpful, so that's what I'm doing. I made some tea. I know at the beginning of every stream I regret not making tea before it, and this time I actually made tea, which is a real rare thing, because I'll actually drink that, as opposed to if I just have water sitting there, I will never drink water on stream. I don't know why, it's just a thing that happens. So, but tea I'll drink. Alright. Yeah, I think let's get into it. We'll start off with a bunch of 3v3s, I think. It looks like people are already queuing up. I'm excited. It's a full brand new month. That means anything. I don't know what that means, actually. Maybe it means more people will queue up, as opposed to at the end of the month, where a lot of people at the higher tier and leaderboard of the 3v3s don't tend to queue up because, you know, they don't want to lose their ranking or anything. So maybe more people will actually be queued up at the beginning of the month. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Let me make sure this thing works. Everything is good. I barely tested the stream before I started. Again, I don't know why, but I just feel I'm very much out of it. Cedar, do you need some good moonshine? Yeah, moonshine, absolutely. That is the best cure for everything. I tend to agree, although I'm not a big drinker myself when it comes to that kind of stuff. You know, honestly, I probably walk on stream and I act like I'm drunk all the time. This probably happens all the time, but I swear I barely actually drink. In fact, usually on Monday mornings when I come to work, and I'm a programmer, right? And I like my job. It's really fun. Whenever I come to work, I am literally the most hyperactive person on a Monday morning at work. And everybody's like, "What? Are you literally high?" Like, what? No, it's just normal. So yeah, I don't need alcohol to make me go nuts. It's just literally in my blood already. And maybe that's because I'm Russian. I don't know. But there you go. All right. So. Yeah, on a Monday. But I like my job, so it's a little different, you know. You go to work on a Monday if you're a little bit... Well, I guess most people would generally, even if they like their job, it's like, oh, the weekend's over. I get that. I understand. That's true. But no, I'm pretty happy on Mondays. I'm pretty happy on Fridays. In general, I'm a pretty happy guy. But yeah, all right. So, I want to get into 3v3s here. I know these guys are dueling a little bit. I was kind of practicing some different moves before the stream, just to get back into PvPing. I've been out for a couple days here. Haven't been doing too much. Let me actually just go ahead and queue up. I haven't been doing too much for the last couple of days. I've been playing Undertale. I chose to do that off stream because I don't know. I just wanted to play my own game, you know, single player game off stream. That game is really good. I'm enjoying that a lot. I started playing, oh god, was it? Into the Breach came out yesterday, or 2 days ago. And Into the Breach is the game made by the guys who made FTL, if you've played that game, the spaceship game where you control people in the starship. They made a game called Into the Breach. That's been a lot of fun, so I've been playing that a little bit off stream. And so just kind of taking a couple days to chill off of Arcade. So I need to get back involved with all the good things, get back into PvP, so... like I said, did a few duels here beforehand, tried out some different strategies, and failed miserably with those strategies, with those timings. So let's see how that translates into 3v3s today. So, yeah, I think that's all the news or random stuff happening at the particular moment. Yeah, So hopefully we can get some 3v3s here pretty quickly. We'll see. I know other people in chat were queuing for 3v3s. There's people saying queue 3v3s in chat. I can actually spam that in faction chat. But other people are spamming it too. So I know that there's other people queuing up. Maybe I just didn't make it into the 3v3 that they were already doing. We'll see. Cedar, do you ever do open world PvP, etc.? I do. I do go to like Mistmarrow at least. Halcyon if it's ever up. Otherwise, it's tough to find open world PvP. I stream what I can, and sometimes I'll stream in off hours. Very, very rarely will I stream in off hours that's actually in-game sort of stuff. But like if there's a fortress attack and people are actually PvPing during it, you know, I'll turn on the stream then. I try to get whatever I can. Mostly because I enjoy open world PvP more than anything else in the game. So, you know, I try to actually demonstrate that as much as I can, but it's hard to find stuff nowadays. And Mistmarrow's become like the most often open world PvP you can get. My bird is just going nuts today. And he's like happy to. He's shaking. He's like waggling his tail. Do you want to come here, Cody? Do you want to come to the stream? Do I have anything on the table that he might try to chew? Probably not. I don't have anything on the table he might try to chew. I can totally bring him over here. Hold on. We're waiting for a thing anyway, so let me go get my bird. Come on. Hi, Cody. Hello. Here. Let me put you on your cage. Let me open your cage. All right, come here. Step up. Okay, he doesn't want... Alright, I think he just wanted me to open up his cage. He does want attention for sure. But he mostly just likes it when his cage is open. He'll just walk around his cage and do stuff. And hang out. So he'll probably fly over here a couple times during the stream. That's alright. Whenever he wants to. But man, I give that guy already so much attention. He's spoiled with attention. This little tiny bird. So he'll come over here and distract me during some 3v3s this stream, certainly. Nope, he's eating. I don't know what he wants. He went back into his cage. Even though I opened it. But he's not yelling anymore, so I guess that's what he wanted. Alright. Can I do some more practicing here, maybe? I want to fight somebody who I probably won't win against. It's hard to find people with a significantly higher gear score than me. And I really need to. That's kind of what I need to fight against. Otherwise, it's just a one-shot. Not that interesting, really. Leo Plate Tank was here earlier, and that's a little bit more fun because they're not a one-shot kill. And I tried a different move, opening up with silence, and it didn't work against them. Yeah. Cedar, you got some mage in your nation. Hit somebody for 65k damage. 14 absorbed. Oh my god. That just means they hit you with a staff proc. That's all that it was. The staff proc obviously reduces magic defense. And so, yeah, that's pretty damaging when that happens. Somebody just got freaking legendary pants. Yeah, legendary pants from Epic. Wow, that's freaking risky. We might just be YOLOing things. Oh, it doesn't have a staff. How did he do 14 absorbed? Oh, he's Scepter Dagger. Scepter Dagger. Wait, but Scepter does something else. Oh god, I don't remember what Scepter does. Hello! There you go. Now he's here. Hey, what's going on, little bird? Alright, cool. Good to know. What is a Scepter proc again? I've already forgotten. Hi. Get you back up. There we go. Hello, bird. This is a bird, guys. Hi. Okay. Alright, so he's gonna be crawling around me. Oh, hello. Hi. Cedar, you want a bird? I want another bird. I want more than one bird, but if I got two Conyers, then they're just gonna be playing with themselves and hanging out and ignoring me completely. So, luckily I get to spend a lot of time with this guy. Bonding. Dude, your tail's in my way. What are you doing? You're doing that on purpose. You're doing that on purpose, aren't you? Alright, I want to get into 3v3s. Other people were queuing up. I know that it's happening. Or I think I know that it's happening. Hi. Hello? You're a bird. You're a bird. You're a bird. Just letting him know that he's a bird. Alright. I want to get into 3v3s, man. What are you doing? You're picking up my jacket. Or my whatever. My sweatshirt jacket thing. Hi. Hello. Good thing is now that I have the new headset pad things, the things that go in your ears, that makes it squishy. He can sit here all he wants, it doesn't matter. Because my old ones were like starting to crumble apart and I was afraid that he would start biting it off. But I have better ones now, he can bite them all he wants. So we're good, we're chilling. Man, I want to do 3v3s. We got Mist Marrow in 15 minutes, so I want to get something before Mist Marrow starts. Maybe I'll just do some 1v1s. If 3v3s really isn't popping. We'll wait one more. Yeah, okay. Do some 1v1s. Certainly there's got to be some 1v1s here. Oh shoot, I should probably take off my necklace because that's made of metal and my bird doesn't like that. Sorry, it's becoming this is a bird stream very quickly because he's taken up so much of the attention. I know, you like shiny things, but you can't have the shiny thing. It's a bad shiny thing. And you're gonna bite me over it. Come on, man. No biting. These freaking birds, man. They're dangerous creatures, but he's good. He's happy. Alright. That's what I really want in this game, is a bird. Like in the game. I just want a bird. And they actually have that Phoenix pet that's coming out. Or that came out already in Korea. That's all that I want is the Phoenix pet. And have it like fly around with me. That'd be great. And it matches my style too, of red and gold. That's brilliant. Alright, we got 1v1 and I have a bird attacking my ear. See, we've been playing around with Flame, Fervent Healing, along with Renewal and Resurgence as an Argent. And the HP regen is insane. I've seen a lot of people doing that recently, like in the last week, more than ever. Like 3 or 4 people doing it. So I don't know if some word got out, but why in the last week did everybody start using Flame, Fervent Healing? I have no idea. But it's been really good, especially in 1v1 scenarios. So I agree with you. I've definitely seen it in effects, at least in small fights. And I've seen it in 3v3s. I've even streamed where that's been a thing, but it just isn't as good as I think it is. Alright, Dark Runner, Ancestral level 4, that's fine. What's he doing? He's not even using Inspired. Okay, I'm not gonna... Oh, did he actually parry that? That's fine, but... Okay. Crap. Okay, I really need to get Shackle off, but he's got Liberation going. Man, Liberation is so good. It really is, honestly. Liberation is so freaking good. If you're not mistaken, Flame Fervent doesn't rely on healing power. Whoa. Hold on. That's a pretty big thing to say. Make sure. Make sure about that. I can even check in-game right now for you. Cody, can't bite my ear thing. Only because it makes weird noises and scares me. Is he going to pop Liberation? Yep, I'm out of there. I'm going to punish him for using... Liberation is really the bane of my existence and is super, super, super powerful. Oh, I know how to... I forgot that's how you're supposed to teach him not to do stuff, is to shake. Make it like an earthquake. Alright. Now he doesn't have Liberation. I'm actually going to let him attack me, I think. Because Liberation just means that I can do stuff now. Ah! Oh, hello! He found me. Okay. Oh, I missed! No! Okay, he's tripped. And he's shackled. He is throw daggered, but he didn't get shackled for as long as I thought that he would, which is a little bit weird. Oh no, man, he's getting all the first moves. It's kind of ridiculous how often he's doing it. Hey. Alright, cool. CR does rely on healing power, but at a full charge it will still heal you for 8k. Oh, I said down. Kinky, oh, I know that guy. GG, if you're watching. It does rely on healing power, but at a full charge, it'll still heal you for 8k over 25 seconds without a healing weapon, compared to 16k. So you're just saying it's really powerful. That's what you're saying. Is that even without any healing power, it's still really good. Like, I get it. That means that you essentially have that healing in a scenario that's really powerful in arenas. So I guess that makes sense. You don't have to go healer, but you'll still get a bunch of healing. But I mean, if you're going Argent in arena, that's a different story. You're going to be really focused on healing anyways. Over 25 seconds though, yeah. That's pretty good. Oh, he actually PM'd me. Is there an upgrade? Oh, shit. Hi. Are you actually biting off the rubber stuff? I'm gonna have to put you back in your cage if you're gonna be like that. Alright, let's go back to your cage. Come here, little guy. I'm gonna put him back. Hey, little guy. Come on. Hey, I know you picked up one foot, and you don't want to pick up the other one. This freaking bird is so funny. Now he's just messing with it. Hold on. Come back. Here you go. Come on, Cody. Come on, Cody. What's wrong? There. Alright, just jump. Yeah, I want to see that healing power though, because that'll show up actually in. Let's see here. That'll show up in the ancestral skills, right? So if I look up Vitalism, Fervent Healing. Yeah, it's based on healing power, but only 41% healing power. Whoa. Okay, well that's why it's not really based on healing power. It's because literally it's an incredibly small amount. Didn't know that. Deadly Shanks or Kingy, how did I get the upgrade? You could just look up. Oh god, what is it called? Frozen Anguish. It's the Frozen Anguish. So there you go. It's a thing. It takes a whole lot of honor forged metals, a ridiculous amount of bitter teardrops, and the Cold Anguish, which can't be upgraded. So you're literally going to start at heroic. But it's a good upgrade. You can see all the stats and stuff there for it too. I got it back when everything just came out, so I had already been stocked up on those bitter teardrops. How to get honor forged metals? That stuff comes from the honor shop for about 2k each. So I think it's like 60k honor in order to get all the honor forged metals for it. But just make sure that you've got the bitter teardrops, because you need about almost 60 of those. And they are really expensive. They are really expensive. So it's almost out of the reach of most people now. Cedar, would a Thunderwing cap be better for you than the one you have at the moment? Yeah. You know, be even better than that? Freaking Darkcrawler set at Legendary or Mythic. Which, I mean, I think you saw the box, Cedar, my nonsense box. That's what I'm going for. I'm going for both the Cold-Blooded and Darkcrawler sets, so I have extra crit damage. I mean, this hat's fine, but man, that's gonna be fun. Especially if I get it to Legendary or Mythic. Especially if I get it to Mythic. I need frickin' Mythic. Oh man. Deadly or Kingy, were you bad at PvP? That's a 1v1 scenario. You can't really look at that. Don't look at 1v1 scenarios as bad or good at PvP. Please. 1v1s are not the point of this game. The point of this game is open world. If you feel confident in open world, then you're great. Then you're really good at PvP. As long as you're confident in open world. And if not, you got stuff to learn. I'm never confident in open world. I just love it so much, so I know that I always have stuff to learn. But I don't use 1v1s by any means as any metric on how good people are. Because 1v1s are so down to RNG and ping times and timings and things like that. Who doesn't need Mythic? But see, I have an attainable Mythic. I literally have a chance at Mythic with those boxes, with those two nonsense boxes. But a Mythic for pants and hat are like the best, man. I can get an extra crit rate gem, an extra toughness gem. Oof. Man, that's gonna be, when 4.5 comes out, I'll be regrading all that stuff on stream. It'll be great. I'm not excited for it, but it'll be great. Because I'll hopefully at least get Legendary. Am I an Executioner? Yes. I do play Executioner. Which is Battle Rage, Occultism, and Shadowplay. So the regular mix of melees with Occultism as a utility class. Alright, let's go back in. I want to keep doing 3v3s though. Oh wait, no. Miss Marrow's in 7 minutes. 7 minutes. I don't know if that's enough time for 1v1. we'll just chat for a little bit. We'll chill for now. Cedar Mythic Weapons is the best because the 4% extra crit damage gems. Yep, I know. It's just really hard to get a Mythic Weapon. I mean, if you want to be honest, Eternal Weapons are the best because you can put 2 of them in there. But who's going to get Eternal Weapons, right? With any luck at all whatsoever, any luck, I'll get something that's eternal out of those nonsense boxes. But for that, I have to regrade a legendary, and I've run the math and statistics. It's nearly impossible. It just won't happen. Jimmy Snakes has an eternal weapon. I don't know who that is, but all right. What moves through occultism I get, or do I use? This is my build. I wouldn't look at other people's builds as like an end-all sort of thing. But if you're going to play a new class, definitely take a couple or a few weeks to do it. And just find a build that works for you. That's what I really do recommend to people. But if you want to see my gear, you want to see my build at any time, just type !gear into chat. And that'll bring up a link with all of that information on it. That's mostly up to date, I think. Oh, he's rank 6 overall in gear score. I want to see a mythic weapon, or an eternal weapon. Oh yeah, here he is. Oh, there it is. Oh, he's got focus on it. Oh, okay, all right, whatever. I feel like that. I don't know. If you okay, let me put it this way. Clearly, he's a magic hybrid, or he plays Argent. Oh, I'm just gonna stop commenting on things. Yeah, thanks for doing that, Cedar. Yeah, I've got all my information there you can check out. Why do you have Lightning Overwhelm? Because it's hilarious. Oh, I see. He's got a mythic short spear in his bag. Yeah, Lightning Overwhelm. I started using it because I was doing combos with... First of all, I don't like the stun trip combo of Shadow Smite. On most people, the trip combo on Shadow Smite sucks because I want people to be shackled. I don't want people to be tripped and shackled. I just want to cause shackle. Birds flying around. So instead, I just use Lightning Overwhelm to kind of get away in most cases, or to dodge different moves, and it's really, really fun in open world PvP as well. Very, very effective. But I started using this specifically back when I was doing a combo with Sunder Earth, doing drop back Sunder Earth, which was fun. I didn't really get the feel of it too much, but the Lightning Overwhelm, I did a lot of practicing with it during that time, and that stuck for some reason. So did the forward drop back. I like that. But yeah. You don't be tripping me and using Shadow Smite. Well, yeah, that's the idea. The thing is, I can trip people whenever I want, right? Tripping people is easy. Whoa, Cody, what's going on, man? You just hurt yourself. Oh, you just... Hi. Oh, he hurt himself. Hi. You okay? He's a bird. He's fine. He just hit his wing against the chair. He's trying to get over here. Sorry. Little bird, man. He's still learning how to fly properly. He's got a lot of practice to do. Yeah, Outrider. I actually played a lot of Outrider for about 6 or 7 months or so, and I was using Lightning Overwhelm then. That was a lot of fun. I guess maybe it stuck from that. I do like Lightning Overwhelm, which is not something when it originally came out and I was playing it for months. And I tried my best to, hold on. I tried my best to make Lightning Overwhelm work back then, but, man, oh, it's Executioner versus Executioner. Oh god, it's whoever, oh, that's it, I won. Yeah. It's whoever stuns the other person first. He's actually using Retribution. I don't use Retribution anymore since I'm practicing for 4.5. Yeah, feel free to ask whatever you guys want. We're just kind of waiting for Miss Marrow chilling right now. You want the Leviathan Helm, but you needed Legendary? Yeah, the Leviathan Helm is nice. You know, I'll be honest. As an Executioner, as an Assassin sort of class, I was really trying my best to... I don't need that. Oh, he's talking to me. yeah, so, God, what was I talking about? I really want to get this out because it's actually somewhat important. So Sunder Earth as an assassin, cool idea, great idea. Really fun when you're playing Outrider because you can use Bonewall. I don't want to deal with it. I want to get my, hold on. I'm busy. I'm trying to say words. So, oh God, I'm like out of it. Hold on. Let me get myself back into it. Sunder Earth, great as an assassin class. However, the timing on it is so, it's like slightly off. It's like when you push Sunder Earth, it doesn't feel instant. It feels like there's like a split-second delay, and people are able to get out of that pretty easily because of it. It's kind of it's very similar actually to something like Hellspear timing, but because the Sunder Earth doesn't actually cause Impale, doesn't cause an instant CC, people are able to get away with it, or get away from it very quickly. So it's hard to capitalize on Sunder Earth properly in small fights. Since I'm a raid versus raid battler, I use this a lot for that. However, even in those scenarios, it's hard to put a Sunder Earth somewhere important and people actually stay in it to take less damage, you know. I've had really good opportunities in 3v3s to make really good use out of Sunder Earth, but in open world, it's hard to find a proper use for it. But anyways, while I was playing Outrider and stuff, that's where I started using the Lightning Overwhelm from, and it's been a lot of fun just since then. But anyways, the idea is I don't want to trip people with Shadow Smite. I'll trip people just fine with the charge, triple slash, or just any other ways. I have so many ways to trip people, right? Especially with Whirlwind slash and any ways to slow. But I don't want to keep tripping people all the time because otherwise very quickly you'll get diminishing returns on trip and then they'll just become immune to trip and then it's really just not that good. So yeah, that's why I don't like trip for everything. One more question, how do you use the move for Cold Anguish? How do you use the move for Cold Anguish? What does that mean? What move? What do you mean by that? Cedar, your old guild lead had Leviathan Helm. We just bailed on top of it when his Sunder Earth dropped. I used mine, and it's pretty powerful. The thing is, it's actually one of the most... It's actually a really powerful skill in the game. Like, it does tons of damage. Did you just sneeze? Hi. Hi. You're a little bird. Okay. It does a ton of damage. It's actually, like, almost as powerful as, like, Throw Dagger or something. It's pretty good. Yeah, it is actually just as powerful as Throw Dagger. A little bit less, but yeah. Oh, I see. How do you use the Cold Anguish like that? If you take the Cold Anguish and put it on your quick bar, and then activate the quick bar, it'll eat up the Cold Anguish, it'll eat up the other thing, and it'll give you the Sweet Sorrow. Just make sure there's no gems on it, because all the gems will go away. And it destroys the item in the process, so just keep that in mind. Are you cleaning yourself now on me? Hi. You're a bird. So yeah, let me repeat that, sorry. I did say that a little bit off. So yeah, if you take the Cold Anguish and you put it onto your quick bar, like where you use skills and stuff, and then you select it off of the quick bar, then it'll actually use it, but it'll destroy the items in the process, so make sure that there's no gems or anything on them. So the Cold Anguish and the other one will turn into the Sweet Sorrow. Those items get destroyed completely, and then you get the Sweet Sorrow out of it. It's the same process to turn it back into the two as well. Doesn't work like that for you? Are you sure you have both? You need two weapons. Morpheus's sword as well as the Cold Anguish. You don't have both? Yeah, that'll do it. They're pretty cheap if you're looking for the Sweet Sorrow. It's a pretty cool skin. I've seen people use it only occasionally, and I like it a lot. Are you just jumping around here, Kingy? Alright, we're gonna go into Mist Mirror. Wait, Mist Mirror's already up! Ah, I wish somebody told me. I wanna go to Mist Mirror. I think I already missed a little bit of it. Let's see. Oh no, I didn't miss anything. Good. Good, good, good. There's a ton of people here, which is nice. Where's the... There it is. Alright, I need to pay somewhat more attention. 27 seconds. You're just cleaning yourself. Okay. Joining first in MM. Yep. I am here. Why do I have 2 Magithropters? I have like 7. Oh, I've got 3. Actually, this is all 4. All 4 of these are Magithropters. They're just all for different purposes. Huh? What? I don't know what's happening. Okay, what are we doing? Donate one. They're not tradable, unfortunately. Alright, so we're good. Yeah, I just use them for different purposes. The rocket wings are nice to chase people. The cloud is really good for movement. Obviously Raven Spine. And the crystal wings are really good for either movement or initiating, but I don't use them as much as I want to. I don't use the other ones as much as I want to, honestly. I gotta pay attention for just a little bit here, mostly because people are actually flying to us for some reason. At least that guy did. Like I said, I'm still feeling a little bit off today. Like, I don't know why, it just something feels off. So maybe I'm a little bit out of it. That'll probably show in how I play, but that's okay. That's fine, it happens. Cody, no. I gotta do the shake every time he does something I don't want him to do. I gotta do the shake. The earthquake shake. That's actually supposed to be how you teach your bird to not do stuff. Is to just start shaking them like that every time. I gotta do them more often. Because it actually works. And I don't. I use other methods, but they're just not as good as the shake. Alright, where's my pet? Come here! There you are. Hello. Man, I'm so glad that pets follow you. Alright. So this is already taken. What's this? Alright, good, good, good. Everything looks fine. Should actually pot for this. I never pot for anything, but I don't know, I feel so uneasy that, like, I feel like I'm gonna make a ton of mistakes, and I might need to pot just to make up for it. But, whatever, we'll see. I don't like using potions or anything like that. These guys are fine. Oh, hello. Oh, I hit him. Oh, no, never mind. He was invincible still for one more second when I did that. Hello. Okay. I actually wanted to use silence there, but I don't think I did. Just to make sure that invincibility didn't go off. Hi. Lance, you came too soon. Or too late. But at least I still have silence for you. Okay. I mean, I don't know why everybody's running into us alone. It's a little bit strange. Cody, you keep sneezing? What's going on? Oh, this guy's completely out of place. What are you doing here? Oh. Oh, geez, there's a few people here. And I'm targeted. Oh, man. Okay, let's go here. Let's go on the left side and kill off that guy. Oh my god. The last second healing, man. Too good. Alright, now I'm targeted by a bunch of people. Oh, everybody's already dead. Well, never mind. Hey. What are you looking at me for? You're a bird. Alright. Let's keep doing this. What could I have done better in that fight? I think I did everything fine. I wasn't able to kill that one guy, so he went back and shot me a couple times. Cody, don't bite my beard. Cody. Cody, don't bite things. Oh, I'm supposed to do the shake. What am I doing? Do the shake. Alright. No, I didn't want to use that. That's fine. Whatever. I really gotta stop using the Raven Spine, especially with the 4.5 changes. I'd rather have the Shadow Song buff go off than have to use the Raven Spine, because at least with the Shadow Song thing, I've got some time to mess around with. Raven Spine is still so powerful in 4.5. It's just you can't go invincible. So you can't go invincible again afterwards for 15 seconds, I believe. There's a cooldown on invincibility for those that don't know in 4.5. So any invincibility that goes off puts that cooldown on for 15 seconds. I also got the book, I forgot. The Great Mission. I'm gonna put that somewhere. Alright, we only have a few people here, unfortunately. Hello. Oh, see, how does... Look at that, teleporting. Ah. He's gonna get healed. Oh, never mind. Run that way. I don't want to fight the tank. Go there. Okay, that was a little bit... Okay, I can help here. Okay, he ran away. Ah. Alright. Get downed. Way too many people coming in here. Way too many people. You're gonna poop? I can see that. Okay, good spot. Oh, there we go. There we go. All is good. Good fight so far. I still feel slightly off. The practice is helping, though. Definitely will help for the 3v3s afterwards. But then again, I haven't played really in a couple days, so maybe that's honestly... Actually, that's probably why I feel so off right now, is because a couple of days out of practice. So, and that makes a big difference, honestly. So at least this is good practice for the 3v3s. Cody, don't bite. Hi. They already know where we are. They're just watching. Okay. So I think they got those guys. Let's go defend at a different spots. Oh, dude, killing a healer is really good. Let's go ahead and silence, except, man, I'm already targeted by a couple people here. Oh, well, that's fine. Come here. Hi. This guy is so funny. Yeah, they're just watching where we go. And they've got like 3 times as many people as we do that are actually paying attention. 3 or 4 times. Come here, Cody. Come on. Oh, he doesn't want to leave. Come on, okay. There you go. Good boy. Okay. Greater numbers, greater gear, and actually everybody in TeamSpeak. That's who we're fighting right now. Not the most fun thing, but it's okay. Let me do something different a little bit. Oh, they're just waiting. I'm still tempted to go down there, but nobody else is. Oh, there. Just people from really far away. That's okay. There's too many people everywhere, and they know where we are at all times. We don't have the numbers. So if we had the numbers, this would be a really good fight. It would be a lot of fun. If it was even equal numbers, even if they had more gear, this would be way more fun. But it's just not really the case. Nobody wants to fight with equal numbers. Everybody just wants to win, even if it's unfair. Even if it's obvious, you know? We've talked so much about that before. I have been trying to brainstorm ways, though, to kind of incentivize people to, I don't know, play more fairly, at least for, like, bigger events. Mist Marrow, it's always going to be whoever has more numbers. You can't really change that. The most you can do is really just incentivize more people to go to Mist Marrow, which goes back down to the whole suggestion of making it really worthwhile to go there during certain periods of time to make it more fun. I think that would really help the game a lot. But everybody's so scared of PvP all the time that it's hard to do that otherwise. Thing is, in open world, it's like, you know, obviously, I'm an assassin, so, you know, fighting 1v10 isn't exactly the most ideal situation for me, because I'm not a tank. But in group versus group fights, there's so much stuff that I can do. It's hard to, again, it's hard to show off those kind of fights too, because, I mean, how often do they actually happen? There's been some really good stuff around, like, Souls Reed Docks, where people are fighting back and forth, and that's a lot of fun. You know, even if they still, you know, have 3 or 4 times our numbers, at least in those cases when we have a bunch of people, it's a little bit more reliable to do something, you know? Although I hate that safe zone. They really do need to remove the safe zones around the trading posts, just because it's so cringy how those fights start out right at the border of those safe zones. See, the thing is, I think that if we had equal numbers, we'd still have really good fights. Even the gear aside completely, I think it would still be really fun. And people would have a lot of fun, and like, the battles would actually last more than 3 seconds. But nobody really wants to, so... They're coming from west. Oh, I'm not even watching. Oh, I don't need points. I see what they're doing. Oh, I see. We do need points, though. Like, actual points. Don't feed them honor, please. No, stop saying words like that. Do not say, don't feed them honor, please. That's not a good word. Honor doesn't mean anything. Yeah, exactly like this other guy says in raid chat. The leech buff is like the whole anti-honor sort of, you know, anti-honor thing. You just keep going back in. No, honor doesn't mean anything anymore. Everything in the honor shop is tradable. And for really short amount, like small amounts of gold compared to how much honor it takes. Tri-up, it's really difficult to balance PvP with just artificially forcing it. Yeah. There's still a lot of people that come here, but A lot less because, you know, nobody wants to PvP against people who have twice the gear score, right? Farticus, why do you think that? What sort of things would you like to see to make the game better? Remove RNG from PvP aspect. You're kind of seeing that a little bit in 4.5, right? Because they're changing how parry and block work. Not so much evasion, but at least they're starting somewhere, right? At least they're starting to see how is this going to affect gameplay. So, definitely positive. I'm going to be a lot more excited because smaller fights will be a lot more interesting to watch. Now that parry and block don't completely remove things and put things on cooldown, they just kind of reduce the damage. I don't know whether they reduce the duration of the debuffs that occur, but I guess we'll have to see. If anybody doesn't know the answer to that, though, I'm very curious about that. Since, like, for example, black reduces the damage on the skills that are blocked by 60%, is it actually going to reduce the actual duration of debuffs as well by 60% or no? Farticus, I actually have a lot of fun in this game, and I don't pay to win or anything. So, that's why I play. It's the only game out there that offers so much stuff to do, with so much customization how you play. But if you don't agree with me, that's fine. I'm more curious about what your perspective is, Farticus. Why do you think that, you know, why don't you like the game so much? What would you do to make it better? And if you don't contribute there, then you're not really helping in chat, honestly. Trap just makes it so the PvP is now a stun and gank fest. But that's, I mean, they're removing a lot of the stun and CCing in melees, right? So, obviously, mages are going to stay kind of the same way that they are, but they've removed a ton of the crowd control sort of easiness with melees and a little bit with regards to how archery works. So it's interesting they're doing that. Obviously, whenever you do something now, it'll work. Evasion still works the same way that it does right now, but it's all a little bit different in terms of the gameplay style. At the end of the day, you have to go look at and see how it actually works. I do recommend going to YouTube and actually looking at the 4.5 videos that go out from Korea, because those videos have been really good, and they've actually been showing off some pretty good gameplay. And while they do things like 100 versus 100 battles in those Korean videos, and we obviously don't have that on our servers, the potential is clearly there. The other moving stuns are just moved, and the CC always hits. Even if blocked, then it'll make some more powerful. But that's the same thing with mages already, right? You can't block mage abilities, so now they've just kind of equalized it with melee too. While they have moved, they do require about 2 to 3 different things in order to actually CC stuff. There's no more instant CCs with melee, except for, I think there's only one, which is, what is it? Olo's Hammer, whatever they renamed that to. Alright, so we took this one. Wait, this is Mittens. Why am I going for them? Oh, this guy. I can go for this guy instead. Alarm call, that's fine. I can stop the alarm call. Got him. Okay. I'm surprised that Mittens is still alive. Oh, I see. That's not Mittens. That's actually a dude. Oh, I went for the healer, so that's fine. It's all good. Alright guys, if you're not going to be actually contributing conversations that improve things, you're not doing anything. You're just complaining about things. If you're going to complain, that's fine. I have no problem with complainers. We talk about things all the time on the stream, you know, to try to talk about the problems of the game. But we actually go and talk about solutions too. And we talk a lot with the community manager about this. There's a lot of word that goes over to XL Games from that. Yeah, if you're not doing anything, then just leave. There's no point, you know, especially if you don't like the game. If you don't like the game, don't play it. Don't worry about it, you know. Let people who do like the game play it. But again, if you're not contributing anything, please, you can leave, or I'll just, you know, I'll just kick you guys. There doesn't really... Oh, God. Yeah, okay. Guys, the community manager does listen. You have no idea how much he does. He's got an open Discord. He talks all the time with the actual players, both on the forums as well as off the forums. He refers us to those kind of things. So we've seen a lot of progress, especially with this community manager now. If you guys don't believe me, that's fine. But, I mean, we've seen progress. We've seen actual changes. 4.5, for example, is finally getting the exact idea that we were all proposing for the unlimited arenas, which is exactly what we needed. And that's only one example. So, I mean, we've seen progress. If you guys are going to continue making things like that, that's fine. Go play a different game, you know. This is a Korean game. Gear is a big deal in all Korean MMOs. This is nothing new. Okay, complaining is fine, but you have to come up with actual solutions to the problem. Otherwise, you're just wasting people's time. Yeah, I don't think so at all, Triup. Mostly because Muzzy gets into arguments too, just like everybody, and just tries to understand situations. So it's, you know, if you actually talk to him, you'll actually see the progress. You can actually see his opinions. You can see sort of how he's getting information from people. And also, Ragnarok Online was an amazing game. There was some overpowered business in there, but, you know, obviously, that's just how every game is. Alright, you guys are not helping in chat. Come on, guys. I've given you guys enough warning that if you're just going to be saying things without actually putting any merit to what you're saying, just leave. There's no point in saying complaints without actually saying solutions, alright? I understand people don't like this game. There's a lot of people on, you know, who play the game that don't like it. Just leave. Just leave the game. Don't worry about it, you know? Don't sit here complaining and wasting people's time, because it's not good. Alright, so let's do 3v3s. Oh, I got base invasion, but I think it's in peace, so I'm not going to do that. Wait a couple minutes here for Rebirth Trauma. We'll go into 3v3s. Should be good. They're already Xing up for base. I think it is in peace, though, yeah. So I'm not going to do that. They'll be fine for the base invasion. I can go and just fine do 3v3s. They don't need to have help there. Tribe, you have talked to the forum, 7 different accounts. Tribe, I think you were in Muzzy's Discord as well, right? So, I mean, you talked. You've seen all the conversations there. I mean, I talk all the time about how the moderators on the forums are ridiculous too, but I talk constantly there and criticize everything, and I've never been banned. So, I don't know, maybe there's a way that I'm doing it that other people aren't. Maybe it's because I don't use, you know, swear words at all, or because I always contribute, you know, actual solutions to things that will work whenever I say something is bad. But I don't know. It's been 3 years of me writing posts criticizing the game, and I've never been banned. So I don't know. I'm doing something different clearly than most people. Oh, you're not on his Discord? All right. Cedar, people told you plate wasn't viable as well, and everything is viable if you build it right. Yeah, exactly. Depends on how you want to play. You know, everybody has complaints with every game. This is nothing new. And it's fine. You should have complaints for games, because if you don't, that means you don't like the game, right? If you don't consistently think, how could this game be better, then maybe you're just not investing enough time into it, right? Maybe you actually don't care about it. Or things you want to see in a game, or things like that. If it's really fun for you and genuinely fun for you, and you just don't have any more suggestions, that's good too. But to say that a game is bad and then just not do anything about it, that's a bit ridiculous. you know, just to complain constantly, it doesn't really do anything. You have to actually be useful instead of just being one of those voices of constant complaining. It's not really helpful. Alright, so we'll get into 3v3s here. Again, 3v3s are cross-server arena, so anybody in the North America region can go ahead and queue up. Well, they're actually doing Kadoom, which is really weird. I don't think that's actually going to happen. Cody's eating food. Cedar, to be honest, you can't expect getting endgame gear if you don't put work into it. Yeah, some people can just buy it, but it comes from somewhere else as well. Yep, that's right. Honestly, I don't have endgame gear, and yet I can destroy anybody that's in endgame gear. You know, I play in a way where I am incredibly successful. At least I'd like to think so. For not paying to winning at all, not putting any money into gear or anything. So, you know, for people to come here and say things like, why are you still playing the game? This is literally the worst channel to do that in, because I've become an incredibly successful game just by playing normally, you know? I don't have ults, I don't do trade runs, I don't do, I'm not part of any guilds that are free farming at all, and I've never been one. I don't even accept payment from things like free farming and things like that. I don't do any of that stuff, and yet I'm still with, by the way, a low amount of gear score, specifically a build that does a low amount of gear score on purpose. I'm able to take people down who are 11k gear score around there. In fact, those are the only people that I actually find as a challenge. So you can do it. You actually literally can. It's just a lot of people don't, and I get that. A lot of people don't spend the time to figure out the game, don't spend the time to actually research, they don't read things, they don't read all the combos. A lot of people don't even know that Precision Strike does 37% extra damage on bleeding targets, and that Pin Down does 42% extra damage on shackle targets. These are things that actually make pretty big deals in gameplay, and nobody knows about these things, and nobody uses them. Hopefully 4.5 makes things a little bit more, you know, sort of easier to understand. We'll see. Everybody will kind of have to relearn the game. It's not just all about using Aromancy for everything, where Aromancy currently is like a really big mistake skill set. Like if you make mistakes, it's okay. Aromancy will make it better, you know? It kind of switches over in 4.5 to a more just magic defense skill set. But yeah, I mean, we have to see. Thing is, right now is a really good time to actually go and talk about our opinions to Tryon, have them talk to XL Games and get things to actually happen. And so far we have. It's literally been successful. The only reason that 4.5 has unlimited arenas is because of North America EU asking for it. And I made a really big post on the forums that Muzzy even said, yep, I've sent this over to XL, and it's worked. We literally got the exact suggestion that we were hoping for. On the dot. And maybe it wasn't us that, maybe they were just planning on doing that anyways. But the thing is that Russia and Korea don't need that patch. They actually do not need that unlimited arena because of how it works there. So it was clearly done for NAEU, and that's very positive for us. That's actually one of the biggest things that we've been requesting that actually got through. So please keep that in mind. That what we say actually does go over to XL. They actually do read it, but at the end of the game, or at the end of the day, this is their game. They're gonna make the game however they want because it's theirs. In 4.5, I know a lot of people are scared about crit being super, super powerful, and so am I, and I'm very critical about that. I'm very critical about crit in 4.5, and I've actually been critical about crit forever, because I'm a crit build, and I think it's way too powerful for the last 3 years. So I've been constantly complaining about it, and I mean, even then, with all those complaints, it's very clear that XL is taking the game into this direction. Maybe it's because Korea wants it that way, I don't know. But I'm going to keep talking about it. I'm going to keep putting it out there, how crazy crit is and how we really don't need that patch for the crit increases. And we'll see if anything actually comes out of it. But, at the end of the day, it's XL's game. They can do whatever they want. And that's that. And if you don't like it, leave. There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with saying, I don't like this game, and then just not playing it. I don't know why people think that they have to keep coming back and telling other people that it's bad. Let people just play the game however they want, right? Especially if you're just going around telling people, oh, it's shit, and then that's it. If you're gonna say it's shit, that's fine. At least give him, 5 or 6 reasons. That's what I was trying to ask from that other guy. I just kept asking, hey, tell me why, what would you do to make the game better? But nobody wants to. Everybody's too lazy to talk about why the game is bad. They'd rather just say it's bad and then move on. Seriously, be critical. Actually talk about things. And then you can actually get stuff done. Maybe that's just me from a programmer's perspective, from a developer's perspective, how I actually get solutions to problems. But, I mean, you gotta do it. Otherwise, you're wasting everybody's time. So, that's my stance on all of that. Hopefully that makes a bit of sense. Alright, so no 3v3s, that's fine. We'll go ahead and queue up for 1v1s. Of course, I'll probably get somebody in plate. That's okay. 1v1s aren't really the best way to show off the game, but as usual, are still a really good way to practice combos, practice timings, and since I haven't really been playing for the last couple of days, kind of been doing other stuff and away also from the computer, you gotta get back into it this way. It's a good practice. Alright, as usual, I'm going leather. This is nothing out of the ordinary, so if they go plate, as I expect they might, that's fine, I'll just go mage. So they didn't. Oh, okay. Another Dark Runner, though. Kinda sucks. Not really the thing I need to practice against. The good thing is that he uses Liberation, and Liberation is such a powerful move. Alright, good. He actually was unpredictable there, which is really good. Oh my god, freaking Bondbreaker. Hey Cody, how's it going, man? Okay, Shackle for a really good amount of time. Nice. Okay, tripped again, and he's out. Cody, you're actually on my monitor. Hi. How did you get up there? Alright, you're gonna just hang out there. Hi. I got a bird. Oh man. The Bondbreaker is too good. Ah, god damn it. Boy, he's popping Bondbreaker literally the millisecond, so he's just spamming that button. Nice! That was actually really good. Oh, but he already used Liberation! No! Oh, the Bondbreaker is really freaking good. God damn it. No! Okay, Crows. He'll probably still win. No, he still got me. Really, really close fight, but it's just down to RNG at the end. Dark Runners are really specialized for 1v1s. Very, very... It's hard to find actual use for them in raid versus raid because of how targeted they are in one target. But that's fine. It's all good. Not really useful in 4.5. Not really the best thing to practice at the moment if you want to be good in 4.5. But I know people do it because they want to win, because they want to get more Curios badges and such. So, not really unexpected. Cody's also kind of distracting me a little bit, but that's normal. Hi, you're a bird. I don't know if you guys can see him from here. Yeah, you can. Alright. I want to get some good 3v3s, though. Still one of the most entertaining things. Honestly, can't wait for 4.5. I could just literally... Sorry, queue 3v3s forever. Will be actually the most ideal thing. Just because I find them so interesting. Although, if we get really lucky and we get 5v5s back in 4.5 with cross-server, that'll be the best thing. That I will never leave. I think most people will agree with that. 5v5s are always the most fun, but unfortunately did not give the best sort of payout for actually participating in a 5v5. Try up since queuing for 3v3s. I mean, it happens. That's fine. If people aren't doing it right now, they're doing other stuff, so. But, I mean, I stream a lot, so I get a lot of 3v3s. How long have I been a streamer? A couple of years, I think. only recently that I start actually focusing on my YouTube channel, but all that I do there is just put up all the VODs from the Twitch stream anyways. I don't actually put up anything unique on there, except for the how-to Arcage PvP videos. But besides those two, not really anything unique up there, just VODs. And again, that was recent. Oh, I see, everybody's doing Kraken and stuff, so there's world bosses happening at the moment. Probably will yield to a little bit less 1v1s. Let's see if anybody's in Gladiator Arena on the server. Gladiator Arena is going to be really fun in 4.5 too. Mostly because I get to fight people from other servers with my gear. That I'm very excited about. Hi. Cody, no biting. Oh, I know that when he flew here, he probably pooped somewhere. Oh well. I'll have to find it. I'll find it eventually. Hold on. Let me put him back. Did he poop over here? No, he didn't. Oh. Cody. There you go. Good boy. I need him to practice flying anyway, so him flying back and forth is good. There's a lot of open space in my room, so flying is good. He needs to do that more often. Trap, the only thing you're looking forward to in 4.5 is the family charcoal quest being gone. I mean, the trade system works really well at the moment. The only thing I don't like about it is the safe zones around the trade spots. But the way that it's intended and the way that it works at the moment, because I'm seeing it properly, working properly in Kraken, is that you're supposed to let all the cargo stock up. In fact, and I don't know if that's been proven yet, but apparently when cargo gets up to like 150 packs or something, there's supposed to be some kind of an event that triggers. And for like the next hour, cargo is like even half the price of what it normally is at that rate. Something like that. So, I don't know, people generally don't trigger that, which is a little bit sad. But, I mean, these are things in game that exist that players don't take advantage of as much as they should. But I don't do any of the trade stuff, so I don't know as much about it. I'm surprised, Trap. You're not excited for the skill balance changes? I mean, it's definitely better than what we have at the moment, where everybody has to use Aromancy because it's just incredibly powerful in most case scenarios. I've only seen the safe mechanic, or the sale mechanic once, and it was in 3.5. Yeah, people don't trigger it as much. Yeah, I guess it did exist in 3.5 too. But nobody ever actually triggered it. See, it's actually meant to be triggered that way. That's how the system is supposed to work. But since most people are okay with the prices being, as low as they are at 60, 70 packs, and just go and trade those, that's fine with them. If that's what they wanna, if that's what their they want their profit to be, then that's what it's gonna be. But it does actually require a lot of coordination. There you go. Hi. You can fly. It does require a lot of coordination in terms of trying to generate packs and stuff, and people generally don't do that. Which, honestly, isn't really something that NA, I think, does. I don't think that they're very coordinated when it comes to trade mechanics like that. And that's not it's not really fault of NA, it's just, that's how people want to play, right? People generally don't want to think about those things. So, but people don't trigger it because the family quest completely destroys it. Oh, that might be true too, because everybody just buys them at any price because they're going to be getting charcoal. Oh, hold on. The family, hold on, that's different actually. The family quest is on certified cargo, but the actual triggering of the sale, I believe, is only on the overseas cargo. Maybe it's on the family cargo too, but as far as I'm aware, I don't think that it is. I haven't heard of that being a thing. But there's never a time when charcoal packs should sit forever because of family quest. Oh, the sale works on all cargo? Alright. Yeah, then maybe when the family quest goes away, that'll be a little bit more interesting. I'm guessing that's something that you do for income. See, that's not something that I never get. I never really get into doing trade runs or anything. I have a car, literally for the reason because I like cars. I actually like driving, so I have a car, and I don't use it for anything. But occasionally, I used to take charcoal packs up because it's an excuse to drive, or I take things out of Gwynedd, but I don't know, it's not really my thing. Alright, I don't want to do the base defense. It's not interesting. I'd rather at least go back in and practice more skills and stuff. Trying to get back after a 2-day break to get back involved in PvP. Hi, you want to cuddle? This bird freaking wants cuddles. That's all that he wants. You do the family quest in 4 alts because it's so OP. So out of curiosity then, Triup, when they do take away the family quest, you're not disappointed about that? Like, I mean, currently you're taking advantage of it, so you know you'd think that most people who are taking advantage of it, even if it's just to keep up with the competition, would actually not like the fact that would not like it to go away. Or is it just because you agree that it's just overpowered? Yeah, I guess that's what you said. Very glad to see it gone. It makes charcoal insanely expensive. Wouldn't it make charcoal cheaper? Well, I actually never understood why it's become so expensive because of that. Is it just because nobody's turning in those packs? That's probably why. It's not exactly insanely expensive though, right? It's down to 3.5 gold. And I think that's only double what it was back in a long, long, long time ago. So, I don't know, it's okay. I know most people don't have access to that as much, but it's okay. But with all the 4.5 changes in general to make it even easier to get gear and stuff, we'll see what happens, because if charcoal prices go down, then it's even easier then to get like Ionod gear and stuff. Not to mention with double regrade rates. Literally, the game should be a lot easier for newer players. Significantly easier than it is right now. Alright, fighting a Shadow Striker. Oh man. Wait, this could actually be fun. Wait, no it's not. I know what a Shadow Striker is. Oh, this is gonna be CC Hell. Okay. CC Hell incoming. Goddamn Shadow Strikers. I know exactly what's about to happen. I don't know how to counter it. In reality, I need Retribution to counter it, but I don't want to use it because you don't get it in 4.5, so I'm already not practicing with that. This frickin'... No! Okay. He's stunned. 60% reduction to accuracy, which is really, really good in these scenarios. He did use Curse of Thorns, which is bad, but I was able to trip him. Significantly reduced trip times, but still was able to kill him, so no problem. But now I think that he's going to turn around and beat me the next 2 times, because now that he knows how I'm playing... There's something on my shoulder? That's fine. I'd make a joke out of it, but I'm actually trying to... This is going to be a tough fight. I know how this is going to go. I'm actually not going to use... Okay. Okay, he's shackled. Come on. No, I actually wanted to... Damn it. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Stop the Cursed Thorns and just kill him off then. Oof, that had the potential to be a lot worse. I've fought really good Shade Strikers, but this one I think is still practicing with the moves and the skill set. Sorry, let me catch up in chat here. Triumph. Makes the average purchase of cargo always in the 40 gold plus range, and safe zones give you only 21 charcoal. The average price of charcoal will always be in the... Oh, I see. Currently, that's what it does. No, I understood. As soon as I started talking earlier with my comments, I realized where I went wrong in my thoughts. You're correct. You're correct. That is why it's making it too expensive. I get it. So I don't do this as much, so it's not second nature to me. It doesn't come instantly into my head in terms of how this stuff works, but I do remember that. It just took me a second. When cargo packs stack at the tower, they get really cheap, really fast. Like if there's 130 cargo at the tower, it's just incredibly cheap, even without a sale. There always needs to be a way to see the turn-in values before you buy the pack, though, or the system will just not work. Oh, I see, like the percentage or the amounts. I think people have been requesting that too. I don't know if they put it into 4.5 or not. Probably not. Although it wouldn't be that hard for them to do, right? They already have a system in place to do it. It's all in trade info. But you can't currently do that, right? Like if I go to Souls Read... sorry, if I go to Solus... Nah, Souls Read. I know that one. If I go to Souls Read, yeah, you can't pick these. You can't pick the turn-in points for charcoal. So they have a system in place, but they haven't added it to there. I don't think they did in 4.5, but that would be nice. Agreed. Because otherwise, you know, you go somewhere and then it turns out, you know, selling to there is really bad or inefficient. You pretty much need to go there first and see the price, and then hope that between the time you port back, grab a bunch of packs and go, nobody else has done that. Oh, even if you go to the trader. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you can't even see them. I forgot about that. I mean, I don't really do trade stuff. It's. I don't want to like make a post about it or anything, but there are several posts about it already. In fact, I've seen them before. I could just probably bump one of those, point it out to Muzzy. Maybe they did change it in 4.5, because I'm certain that that's a complaint from Korea as well. Absolutely certain. Especially considering, you know, Korea and Russia are very involved in that stuff, too. Hey. Cedar, what do you want to know? I don't know. Nothing. A lot of stuff. I want to know everything, but there's a lot, and it takes time. A Kurth, it's a bird, it's a conure, not a bat, so I can't bite his stinking head off. Janatsu runs massive amounts of larders, complaining about people running too many larders. It's just posts I see. He's cute though. He's so cute. Look at him. He doesn't care. He has no care in the world. He just wants head pats. That's all he wants. Is scritches. He's actually just sitting here. You guys probably can't see, but that's fine. He's a good bird. Oh my god, there's so many people doing the base raid. 4 minutes. Yeah, I don't really care. I'm cute for 3v3s though. Come here. Come here. My bird's not naked, he's got feathers. Now, if you've ever seen one of those, what are those cats? The ones that, the Siamese cats? Those are just naked cats. Like, that you can literally say is a naked cat. And it's validated because of just how that cat exists in nature. There's probably lots of pictures online of Siamese cats with, like, shirts on and stuff. I'm sure that's a meme, but that makes sense, you know? I've actually seen pictures. I want to get Cody, like, a little, a shirt, but he would never like that. There's no way he would ever accept putting that thing on. But I've seen hilarious pictures of birds in shirts. It's so funny. I need 3v3s to go. Base is happening, so no, our server's not doing that. Let's see if anybody's doing Gladiator Arena. I think people are still doing Kraken too. There's a Kraken? It's Thursday, right? Thursday's Kraken? No, I'm not gonna go over there, Oblivion. I don't care too much about it. Oh my god. Sorry. I keep trying to give you guys... Yeah, it's Kraken today. That's right. I keep trying to give you guys, like, a shot of what the bird is doing, because he's just so funny when he gets super cuddly. It's hard to do that, though. Alright, should I just go to base then? That's good. Everybody's... Oh, never mind, you're PMing me about other stuff, huh? Baby cannon. Alright, whatever. Hi. Hi. Okay, go ahead. Anyways, this is pretty quick, I guess. It's only a minute. Oh my god, jeez, everything just loading in. Come here. Hi. Guys, here's a bird. Okay. You guys got to see the bird now. Come back. There you go. Cody. All right. Okay, we'll do this. We'll go back into 3v3s. I'm actually still in the queue, so at least we'll see if something comes up. But otherwise, we're just chilling today. So if you're a newer player, maybe you have any questions, or if you're a returning player, if you have any questions or thoughts or whatever, feel free to talk about whatever you guys want in chat. I know there's generally a lot of people that have questions about the game. Arcade is not by any means an easy game to start out in, ever, even at the beginning, just because there's always so much stuff to learn. So feel free to ask whatever you guys want. If there's any way that I can help, I will. If not, maybe chat can, and if we can't, then maybe we can at least bring you to a place where you can find the answer that you're looking for. But otherwise, we're just chilling today. Alright, so this thing started. I don't think I need to do very much here. I can maybe pick up a cannon. But once one of these is dead, let me just go back into the queue for 3v3s and not worry. What are they talking about in raid? No idea. If you're really shitty at PvP, you want it to free farm. Well, number one, you actually have to get into the guilds to free farm, but I don't know, actually. I'm not really into free farming or anything, so I don't keep track of that stuff. Kurth. I guess another reason that I'm really happy about 4.5 is, at least in 4.5, you'll start seeing people just going to the arenas all the time. With the unlimited queues, people can actually go into the arenas and practice and just keep doing stuff. How do I make money? I keep telling people to do this. Just go to Aurora and farm the crates. The crates are a ridiculous amount of money. Did I even get the quest? Oh, I think I did. Yeah, I did. Alright. Just got completed from the other bunker. But yeah, all I do is I just farm the crates and the coin purses. And I have max larceny, so it's incredibly efficient at making money. And like I say, I encourage everybody to do that because you literally make a ridiculous amount of money off of just Mysterious Garden Powder, and nobody seems to want to do that. Nobody ever wants to go there and farm, which is very strange to me. Considering how much money you make there, it's mind-boggling that people don't go there. I wonder if that guy actually got the tag on it. Oh, that'd be crazy if this guy got the tag. And now he's gonna get the quest completed? Oh, but he's in a safe zone. I don't think that he will. Or, I don't know. I guess we'll see. He might actually have the tag, though. Baby Cannon's incredibly efficient if you're a DPS, not much for tanks and healers. You know, if you ever want to come with me and just... we can go and farm stuff, that would make it a lot easier. And I know that you're a healer, Baby Cannon. I have no problem with that. Because that means that I can actually grab 8 mobs, trigger the buff that makes them incredibly powerful, and still kill them. And then it's just a ridiculous amount of loot for both of us. So if you want... Did you actually fly here again? Hi. If you want, we could do that. But yeah, you pretty much have to team up with somebody as a healer. or a tank in order to actually get loot a little bit faster. That's true, Trap. So many people complain about how useless larceny is, and yet the best, I think it's honestly one of the best ways to make money fast. You also travel with Infused? That's excellent. I don't know why I haven't asked for your help before. That's literally the best thing. But yeah. It's kind of ridiculous. I don't know why everybody says, at least on the forums I see it a lot, people saying larceny needs to be better. But I mean, and you're right. It's if you're insanely OP and you can like pump out DPS, it's fine. What really needs to happen more often is you need to see just raids of people do it. Raids of people going out and just farming stuff. And you know, it'll still be split between everybody in the group or whatever, however you want to split things. But during wartime, regardless, even during wartime, you know, it's just a really, really good way to farm for stuff. Especially now with the increased I mean, it's an increased metallic rate drop by at least 2 times that we've seen, so it's not nothing. Get this thing done. Yeah, that counts. All right, cool. I'll go back to 3v3s. Oh, I see the 4th is happening too in like half an hour. Okay, that's fine. We'll just queue up when that happens. But anyways, yeah, I mean, if you work with a team, it's just generally going to be easier, I think, at least. Dude, you just want to hang out all day. This freaking bird, man. Literally just wants attention, non-stop, all the time. Trap, you farmed Aegis for an hour in war 2 days ago and got 0 metallic crates? That's really weird, actually. I don't know how many actual mobs you killed, but that's just, I think you got really unlucky. Nice quote, though. Yeah, it's, that's very strange. I guess it just depends on how many you kill. I think that, because I've done a whole bunch of, you normally get like 6 to 9 or so. How much do they go for, actually, in the auction house? 15 gold right now. How much do Superior Fire Glows go for? Less than 130? Okay. I mean, definitely a significant drop than we saw back like a week ago or a couple weeks ago. So at least it's somewhat working. We're definitely getting to a better place. But they still need to be ridiculously... you know what? I need to put a forum suggestion about this together because it's a big deal. The fact that we get Fire Glows at a significantly reduced rate compared to Coppers is actually... I don't think anybody in the forums has said this, which is really strange because I think it should be obvious, but it's not, I guess people don't think so. We actually... Like, Copper Glows... It needs to be opposite. Fire Glows need to be more common, and Copper Glows need to be less common. It actually even feels like a mistake that it wasn't that way. But it's just because Fire Glows work for bows and one-handed weapons, which there's more of, right? While Copper Glows only work for two-handed weapons and that's it. So it just makes sense that since you need less Copper Glows to begin with, you know, why do they drop so often compared to Fire Glows? It doesn't make any sense. So I don't think anybody's put the math out there for that. I might do that. Just because it's like a logical sort of thing that it should be that way, but I'll put something about that. Maybe it was done on purpose to keep people, because they know that most people have one-handed weapons. If that's fine, you know, if that's the case, that's fine. But, you know, that needs to be kind of put that way out loud. Hey, everybody has one-handed weapons. We made this incredibly hard because everybody has them. Okay, it sucks, but if that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. But considering that people use two-handed weapons all the time too, I actually do think that it was a mistake, like an actual, like accidental mistake or bug, that they made the Fire Glows so rare compared to the Copper Glows. It's a bird. You can do bird stuff. Oh my god. Your little guy. Alright. Sorry. If you didn't just see him dancing on the screen, then you missed it. Let's see if anybody's in Gladiator Arena. Fireglow is also used in undergarments for other gear, just for attack and not crit. That's true, but I mean, it's so underused for that purpose, right? But you're right. And even just for that reason, it still gives more value to, you know, Fireglows being used more often than Copper Glows. I think it's a mistake, like a legitimate mistake. Like, oh, I'm sorry, that was a bug. It shouldn't have been that way. And that might be the case. Maybe Exo accidentally did it that way, because it might even be the same way in Korea. In fact, you can look at we can actually look at their auction house and see what the prices are. In fact, I haven't done that in a long time. Let me see really quickly. I lied. It might not be really quick. Auction house, Codex. Give me just a second here, because I'm curious about this myself. So I'm going to type in Superior. Oops. Superior Fireglow Lunarite. Oh, whoops. There we go. And I want to type in Superior Copper Glow. Alright, so then I want to change them to Korean and look that up on their auction house. No registered items. Hold on. Oh, it's because there's spaces. Hold on. Let's just do this. I'm in a raid. Why am I in a raid? Oh, because they're doing that. Okay, that's fine. For now, I'll do that. Try pursuing. They have 672,000 times the drop rate. Oh, so comparing it's kind of difficult. No, I understand. It's a different market completely. But I'm curious just what's a higher price, Copper or Fireglow. That's all. That should tell us at least what the difference is, like what the ratio is on getting them. Because it might be the same way there, and it might actually be like it just doesn't make logical sense. So I have to question it. I'm trying to get this search to work, but oh, here we go. Got him. All right. So yellow ones are the cheapest. That makes sense. Everybody runs Mist Song. Then blue or green, then blue. Then copper. Yeah. So it's the same thing there too. Where copper is really cheap. So it's the same thing in Korea. I actually do think that it's just a bug. That it was just a misunderstanding or they didn't think about that correctly. Honestly, they might not even be able to go back on it now because it's been out for so long. They can't just be like, oh, sorry, let's redo this. And then suddenly everybody who has so much value in these gems loses all the value because, they come out more often now. So maybe they actually can't go back on their mistake because it's a little bit late. You bet it was more that people had more one-handed weapons, so they just want more people. I mean, that I wouldn't doubt that was the case either. It could be, they just want people to. I mean, money is it's tough to say, right? Because people have to still go and actually farm these things. So at the end of the day, people profit regardless. Like money gets moved around. Money gets moved because of it. But yeah, it could just be that since it's required so often, they made it like that on purpose. To make it in such high demand on purpose. I'm fighting a Defiler. This is not good. Especially if he goes plate, which is very likely. I'm gonna hide so he doesn't see what I am. But I'm sure he's already seen it. Leather, as usual, he'll still win, but that's okay. We can try to make it a good fight. I don't run Retribution. That is the end-all against Defilers, but I'm not running it on purpose because in 4.5 I'm gonna be fighting Defilers still, and they won't be using Retribution. So I still won't have that luck. But he will most likely win. Almost undoubtedly. Okay, 60% reduction on accuracy. And he actually missed his Earthen Grip. That is perfect. Let's cause bleeding, then follow up with Precision Strike for a ton of damage. Awesome, awesome. Let's cause reduction in healing for him for a long time. And then hopefully we can get a really well-timed Hellspear here. Oh, wow, that was actually really good. I don't even know people used Mana Stars, or I'm sorry, Mana Force, but nice. Whew. He's not using urgency. Okay. That's fine. Luckily, I was okay with him using telekinesis because of the fact that I could just bail out of it anyways. Ooh, now that's bad. Now he's got urgency. But too little, too late. I might still be able to make use out of it. Oh no, I messed up. Oh, I messed up. That could be really bad for me. Oh, he's already got me there. That's fine. 60% reduction. Nope. Did not get 60% reduction, unfortunately. He's using really weak skills on me. Oh, but I'm out of mana. Okay. Fix that problem. I got a bird attacking. Dude, Cody. He literally just bit something off. That's... Okay, okay. Sorry. I lost there because I need to focus on my bird. Sorry. I'm hearing, like, really bad noises from my bird. Dude. Oh, I need to be shaking. What am I doing? I'm doing it wrong. My bad. I should be doing the earthquake shake to keep him from doing stuff like that. And I'm not thinking properly because of it. Okay, hold on. That's actually really good. I can follow up with this. But he's using way too many abilities here. No! Oh, he actually used taunt on me. Okay, 60% reduction in accuracy, which is really good. Can I actually make something up with this? Nope, probably not. Oh, geez. I need to get a really good precision strike off, but I still cannot get the damage out. Got him. Whew, jeez. Freaking Defiler's fights, man. That time he had a really good advantage, too, because he got urgency off. I actually really could have won the first fight, I think, but... well, I was really worried about my bird. I don't like hearing crackling and things like that. Whew. Tripavetta was more that people had... Oh, sorry, we already read that one. Yeah, that's from earlier. Tough fights. Alright, alright. Dude, can't let you do that. Gotta do the shake. Keep you from doing that. From biting stuff you shouldn't be. Alright, let's go see if the fort is up. I'm gonna go do more. I'm gonna do 3v3s, but... He's becoming much more relaxed and chill whenever I just do the shaking thing, so it's definitely working. It's just, he needs to learn not to bite stuff he shouldn't. Come on. Nope. Don't do that. Alright, see if we can get 3v3s. Again, we're just chilling today. Feel free to talk about whatever you guys want. If you guys have any questions or thoughts, feel free to talk about whatever you guys want. I'm gonna go make Cody sleep soon. He needs to go to sleep soon, yeah. So I'll probably head off stream then. Not soon enough here. I want to get at least one 3v3 going, but unfortunately just unlucky today. How do I like the Daru event? I mean, it's just an event. I've already put out my posts on the forums to talk about weekly rotations for events, and it's gotten really good positive responses, especially from Tryon. So I think that they're going to be pushing Excel to do something like that, because it is a really, really meaningful topic. Plus, you know, they've talked a lot about how they want events to be like, you know, the underwater event and all that. The problem is that it really does require Excel to actually go and code that stuff in every week or whatever. And my suggestion is to say XL needs to actually spend the time and make it so that publishers can trigger events by themselves, so they don't have to keep going to XL every single week for a different event. And the reason I say this is it just makes sense from a logical perspective and also from their development perspective. If you don't know, Korea does actually get different events every week, and I don't like all of them. In fact, I don't think if we got those events every week, we probably wouldn't either. But the reason they're able to do it is because it's their game, it's their region, they can do whatever they want. But to go and program it for all of the other regions to be the same, to have events with the same ferocity is just not feasible. They need to make Control be under Trion and all the publishers, not just NAEU. And they've actually started doing that too, because they actually made it so that at least Trion has control of like double events and triple experience events, that kind of stuff. They don't require, from my understanding, they don't require XL for that. So they've actually talked about it a bit in that way. But they need to do further. They need to go and push that further. There needs to be specific events just triggering whenever Trion chooses, whenever all the publishers choose. And then things will be really fun. How come that server has events all the time? Because they make the events. They stole all the code. They're developing the game. Because it's all stolen code. Man, keep in mind, that is an actual illegal private server, because it is stolen code from an older version. But they're developing it because everything is stolen, so they're just doing everything themselves. Oh my god. Cody. Cody, no. I'm hearing mixed thoughts about that server nowadays. I keep getting pointed to their forums for fun conversations. Not that I want to be there. But I know a bunch of people that play there too, and it's all mixed reactions, especially for those folks that play on both at the same time. So, I don't know. At the end of the day, it's still stolen code, and that's just what it is, And I'm a developer, by the way. Like, I develop code. I'm an active coder and programmer. I can't support things like that. I just can't, If somebody went and I made I made a product, whatever it is, and somebody actually stole the code and made that product their own and started making money off of it, I mean, that's not cool, honestly, So I can't support things like that by any means. Even if they made a better product out of what I made, that's just not acceptable, And that's just what happens, unfortunately. I wonder if this is going to be the Defiler again. Cody's eating food. Cool. I've got some time here to fight whatever this is. What the? Oh, it's an Argent. Okay. That will require a lot of good timing on my part to fight an Argent properly. Megadeath, you're saying words in another language. I don't know what those are. Is that... what time is it? Oh, I know that's what it is, right? Is it, what time is it? I'm probably wrong. Quando... I don't know. Renewal, hello. Oh. Oh my god, oh my god, that desync. He's lagging a lot. Okay. Oh my god, jeez. Okay, fine. Lag, it's fine. Oh, he's using the, oh no, he's not. He's just using Renewal to heal. Oh, man. Okay. Oh my god. The Oromancy passive. He's already used... Okay, hold on. He's using Renewal again. It's fine. This is gonna be a really tough fight. Okay, reduction to accuracy is nice, but I don't know if it's gonna be enough right now. Man, healing is gonna really be a problem. Stop the renewal. Okay, good. Oh, wow. He actually didn't heal earlier using potion. He just had to do that right now. Okay, that's fine. Okay, okay. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Ah, man. I just gotta... He's really trying to heal himself. Oh my god, that's all he's trying to do, is heal himself. I was able to do it. That's it, he won. Shit, I ran out of mana right at the end there, otherwise I would have had him, but... Oh well. I mean, for all intents and purposes, I won that fight. I mean, that was pretty clear. But I just ran out of mana, so... That's the only problem. That's what's up, dude. Long time no see. Oh, alright. Fair enough. Whew, these are really tough fights. Oh, he actually procced the Aromancy passive right away. Hey, that actually should have gotten him. Okay, I actually did do a good combo on him. Come on, come on, come on. He actually didn't know what to do there. He had no follow-up. Oh my god, I'm just out of reach consistently. Ugh. Yeah, if this guy was using flame... Oh my god. Okay, the healing on this is gonna be way, way, way too good, I think. I don't think I'm gonna be able to win this fight, but at least I can put up such a good fight that I can keep him on his toes constantly. See, like, that should have gotten him there. That actually should have stopped him, but it didn't for some reason, which is very strange. God, the one thing they got parried or whatever. No! No, come on! Honestly, if this game was down to how much DPS you committed to the person, I would have won 6 times over by now. And I think that's pretty clear. Wait, what? How is he not taking any damage? No! Come on! Can you just give me a win? I killed you so many times now. I've done so much damage to you. Ugh. Oh my god. God, I've done so much damage to him. But I have to get some mana back. Oh my god, it's impossible. Ugh, and he's running a shield too, which is the only reason he was able to do so much damage at a lot of these times. Oh, I thought I already used Bell. That's weird. Alright, well, whatever. He's just trying to win, so that's the only reason he's doing that. If he would won plates, that would have been the only thing that he needs to really win, but... Oh my god, I beat him in both fights. Just completely, you know, flat out. Tribe, do other people other than me actually use Flame Fervent? Usually get made fun of for using it. I want to fight that guy again, honestly. Like, I don't care about losing or winning, it doesn't mean anything to me. But I want to fight this guy again. Man, what could I have done differently? I think the only... I don't think that I did anything necessarily wrong there. Looks like this isn't up yet. I don't think that I did anything wrong in that fight. I think I did everything just right. It's just, you know, I gave him a chance to heal, and he took it every single time, and it just goes back up to full. So even if I was able to take him down to, like, nearly 0% health 6 times during these fights each, it doesn't mean anything, you know? It's like, And he was also waiting for Liberation, too, which is proper for him. He was waiting to use Liberation only... at the end when he knew that he needed to heal, so my silence wouldn't work. And there was a couple times where I was able to stop him from casting stuff, but even then it was just, at that point, I just didn't have enough mana to actually follow through. So maybe if there was a mana thing I could do to help, I don't know. What else could I do? I don't want to switch up my build, I'm just trying to think what other combos or things. Honestly, Terrifying Roar, I need to use that more often offensively against Argents, because that's a big deal to use Terrifying Roar offensively. Let's try to fight him again. At least that's a good fight. At least that's interesting. And while I can't win because he's an Argent, I can at least try my best, try different combos, and really put him off. Just completely on edge, you know? To force him to play as you know, as cheesy as possible, pretty much. Which is fine, there's nothing wrong with cheese. There's nothing wrong at all with that, it's just a gameplay style, you know? In open world, probably not as, you know, useful for him to play that way, but just how it is. In fact, I really hope that he goes plate here. You know how much damage I'll do with my magic? Oh my god, please go plate. Oh, I didn't go plate. Alright, that's fine. Oh no, I know what I should have done! Oh my god. Okay, I know how to fight him. I know how to beat him. Okay, shackled. Oh no, I did everything in the wrong order! Oh wait, what? Hold on, actually... Oh, he used a potion, okay. He used a potion, that's why he healed for so much. Okay, tripped again. Oh no. I'm doing everything in the wrong order. No! Oh my god. I'm doing everything in the wrong order, which is really, really bad. And that's the real reason that I'm losing here. Man. I can't even stop renewal ever. Jeez. I'm doing everything in the wrong order. No, that was actually good order. Order is good. But now I'm out of mana, so it doesn't matter. Oh, my god. No, come on. Just let me win one time. Jeez. No, I'm not going to go plate. If I went plate, I would win every single time. But I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to win. You know, I'm not going to play the game just to win. I'm playing the game to actually get better at it. And in order to get better at it, I need to figure out how to properly... See, Cody knows. I need to actually properly fight this. And I'm making mistakes in this fight, by the way. I'm not using I'm using pin down after precision strike instead of the other way around. I'm doing really, really minor mistakes like that I need to get better at myself. And then I'll be able to kill him. That's the only way. Ugh, I didn't cause bleeding, no! I made another mistake. I need to get way better. That's the only problem. Wait, what? He had Liberation up? Oh, he had Liberation up. I didn't even notice. God damn it. I'm really trying to get bleeding off, but it's just not working. Come on. Oh my god. I need to get Liberation going. Jesus. Come on. Okay, 50% reduction in accuracy. Oh my god, these freaking AoEs. He's using everything he can to crowd control me whenever he can. He's doing so much crap. Okay. I made so many mistakes again this fight, so like... that time he got lucky with the shield. It doesn't matter. Jesus, man. There's gotta be some way that I can win. What's the best way? Everything missed! Okay, he got me. That's fine. He got me. There's gotta be some way that I can win. Honestly, like, there's nothing... Obviously, he's going to win every fight. He's an Argent. You know, he's playing a class that is designed to win in 1v1. Even more so, I would say, than a Dark Runner is. Actually, I would say Dark Runner is still good in 3v3s, and Argent is very not that great in 3v3s. It really starts to minimize how useful it is. See, I kind of want to do the Fortress, but I kind of want to keep fighting him. Because I want to get better. And again, I was doing a lot of things in that fight incorrectly, and that's... If I did everything in that fight correctly, I would have won. I think that's pretty obvious to see. But because I made silly mistakes, like the wrong order in some of my abilities, or using, for example, I used Silence while he had Liberation up. And Silence is a very expensive move on mana. It was a huge, huge mistake for me to do. So, you know, it's just things like that that I need to get better at myself. And this is still good practice. Like, even though... And this is why I encourage people to go into arenas nonstop. Even if you're losing, you're still learning. You're still getting better as a player. And this is a very, very, very important stuff. If you want to improve as a player and want to be able to fight people who you shouldn't be able to beat, you need to practice against those people, especially in 1v1s, even though, keeping in mind, 1v1s are not a show of power or force or how good you are. 1v1s are only a show of how well you know your class, and that's it. You know, and that guy was playing Argent very well. He was using Aromancy and Vitalism to make up for all of his mistakes that he was making. And he was making mistakes too, but it's okay because he can make mistakes and get away with it because you can just instantly impale everybody, or you can, you know, do all of these instant moves that make up for your mistakes, which is why, you know, Aromancy is so powerful at the moment. In 4.5, Aromancy really does remove all of those things. So Argent in 4.5, for the same reason that Dark Runner is just not good in 4.5, you're going to start seeing Argents become not good in 4.5 in a 1v1 scenario because there's no more of those, you know, I made a mistake buttons. You know, oh, I made a mistake, push the button, you're okay. Those are all gone. And so it's a lot harder to actually do that sort of thing. To be an Argent, to be a Dark Runner in those. So, practicing now, Aromancy is going to be more insane for Argents. How come? They lose mobility, they lose their CC breaks, they lose their attack speed, which is a really big deal. And they lose, what's it called? Oh god, I won't be able to see it. Leech. They lose Leech. They lose Leech from that build as well. They get tankier though. You know, that shield that it gives, not the most impressive thing in the world for DPSs. So, yeah, tanks can use that shield, or tanks can use the shield and it helps them a little bit. But against a proper DPS, I mean, you saw how much damage I was doing to him. If he had 30,000 extra health and he couldn't heal, he'd still be dead. And that's just because an Argent does not DPS. An Argent is a tank. And that's their whole focus, that's their goal, that's their role. But against the tank, a DPS is going to do just fine. That's kind of how it goes, right? But they don't really lose any of their good passives. They lose, like, the most important passive, right? They lose the... in open world, they effectively lose... and I don't think anybody would ever use it. Oh, God, I forgot that I used the cooldown on this. Cody, no. I do the shake. In 4.5, they lose... God damn it, the invincibility passive, which I always forget the name of. It's not that they lose it, so to speak. It's that you would never take it, ever. You would really never take that passive. And the main reason for it is because in open world, why would you ever take a passive that will randomly turn off invincibility for 15 seconds? You know? Oh, you know, I play with Lancet a lot, he's a cool guy. He's Argent too. Argent is just that they fill the role of a very powerful 1v1 spec. That's what they do, you know? And if you don't play the way that you do, like as a 1v1 spec, then Argent is fine for open world. But most people go very heavy into 1v1 spec, that it just becomes a little bit less useful in raid versus raid. And for those people, it's going to be counterproductive in 4.5 for sure. It's just a very different gameplay style. But if you're just going into Argent because you want to be able to heal your friends as well as protect yourself, that's a totally different build from the regular 1v1 Argent, and it's a different purpose. But for those that are going into 1v1 with that in mind, that's just how it goes, right? If you meant PvA in open world, you'd be surprised Argents can do DPS. Well, obviously, if you have a very good weapon, then anybody can do DPS, right? That's how it kind of works. But I'll be honest, all of the open world Argents that I meet, and a lot of them are near the top 10 of the Kraken list for gear, they're really easy to take down, you know. The only one that I've ever had problems with is Lancet, and that's because Lancet knows what he's doing, to say the least. But, like, I try to 1v1 all the time a lot of the plate Argents on our server, on Kraken, and I've never had problems with them, even though they're wearing plate, and even though they have 10,000 plus gear score. This guy, for example, 17th, who's playing Argent, easy. But only because, you know, he plays a different style of Argent, I think, than Lancet does. He plays an Argent that is actually a raid versus raid Argent. He's actually focused on helping his allies and keeping people alive. I don't think he focuses on 1v1. So it's a little bit different, right? PVA is some of the best PVA open world I've seen. Oh, that's good too. That's good. He's practiced then for that sort of thing. That's good. I mean, if you practice for that, then it's important. It's good. I actually would say that a 1v1 spec for an Argent is very different from an open world spec in Argent, and that's kind of what I'm talking about. But if you're going to go a full 1v1 spec, then, you know, it's much tougher. The thing is, an open world Argent is built so that you want people to attack you. In open world, you can choose who you attack. You don't have to attack the Argent. But if you have a spec that makes people want to attack you, then you're playing Argent in open world correctly. But for example, I think I'm in queue. I'm not in queue. What's it? So I'm doing 3v3s, by the way. So if you're in North America, feel free to queue up for 3v3s. But yeah, if you're an open world spec for an Argent, and you know what you're doing, and you're trying to get people to attack you, then it's good. But like, you know, the Argents that I see in Omen, you know, in a big raid versus raid fight, you just ignore the Argent, go for the other targets, because, you know, this guy's not going to die. Why would you attack him, right? And it's fine, because, you know, even with their legendary weapons or whatever, they can only attack one person at a time, so it's fine. You know, that's why I'm not really scared of Dark Runners in open world either, because they can only attack one target at a time. It's not really, you know, they can't AoE everybody like a mage can. So it's a different style, different purpose. But people do play Argent raid versus raid. Don't say nobody does, because a lot of people do. A lot of people main Argent. And it's going to change significantly in 4.5. Just in general, how that class plays. Well, let me actually put Cody back. Cody, go back. I need you to go back to your cage. Go back to your cage, okay? He doesn't want to. Here you go. Good boy. Alright. Not an Omen. You mean the 3 Argents that play Argent full-time don't play Argent in open world? I mean, I'm always seeing them play Argent in open world, so I'm not really sure what you're talking about. 2 healers, okay. So they have 2 healers, huh? Okay. So we actually lost... I don't think that we have stealth advantage. Let's see. Omen isn't running Argents. You guys, do you know who's in Omen? Okay, this guy's really, really aggressive. Oh, did I actually? Oh, I didn't actually stun him. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Where'd he go? Oh my god. Okay, okay. Let's focus on a different target, I think. Oh my god, I have to focus on it. He's the only person that I'm going for. Can I? Oh my god. Jeez, I couldn't get the freaking Shadow Smite off. He was just out of it. Omen doesn't run Argents in raid versus raid. When do you guys raid versus raid? Because you're going to have a very hard time getting, you know, some people to actually change. Okay, I gotcha. Okay. By the way, you have West in your raid, so I'm not really sure what you're talking about. Oh my god, the Fervent Healing Tri-Up. I see it. I know what you're doing. Oh, okay. Oh my god, it just CC'd like crazy. Oh my god, I was able to do as much damage as I could there. But 2 archers makes this really, really tough. Yeah, this is really tough. They have also the other healer, too. We only have an Ebon Song and a Dark Runner. Just not good enough, I don't think. Yeah, definitely not good enough to fight against DPS from 2 archers like that. Man, 2 archers is so freaking good in 3v3s. Just insanely good. Hero Q1v1. I can Q1v1. But I want to get 3v3s if we can. These are a lot more interesting than the 1v1s are. Alright, still queuing up for 3v3s. We got carried to victory. That was a good team. You guys had a healer and 2 archers. Very, very powerful in 3v3. Especially against 3 DPS like that. If we had a healer, it'd be a lot, it'd be definitely a lot longer of a fight, for sure. We'll see what we can get next time, Tri-Up. Oh wow, instantly started. Alright. But yeah, in general, we're just chilling today, guys. Nothing too crazy going on, so feel free to talk about whatever you guys want. If you are a new or returning player, feel free to ask whatever questions you want. Oh god, is this guy seriously just AFK? Nope. We're good. Alright. People in leather. They have a freaking Skull Knight. Okie dokie. That's fine. They have a healer as well. So they're gonna stay next to their healer as much as they can, I think. Oh my god. He's splashing us with water. There's a dude right there. Oh my god, this is teleporting, dude. I can't see my mouse. I have to fix that. I forgot that I play on a 4K monitor. It's really impossible to see my mouse, unfortunately. Okay, one down. I'm just gonna CC the, no, I can't CC the Skull Knight, unfortunately. Okay, let's get an AoE Silence here, and an AoE Hell Spear, which was actually really bad timing, but it's okay. Okay, and then the Skull Knight. Alright. Damn, I actually for some reason thought that he would do that. That he would get out just slightly early like that. That's okay. Whatever, it's just 3 of us, so he's just still in. So that was really good. We need to do that again. They'll probably be playing a little bit differently this time, just to make up for the fact they don't want their healer to die so quickly. Oh, am I actually stuck in him? I'm actually stuck. Oh, I need to be able to see my mouse. Playing on a 4K setup is fun and all, but when your mouse is 4 times, or the cursor is 4 times as small. Oh, hello. I'm actually a really big fan of that. Okay, healer down. think the only thing that went wrong there for them is that they just didn't protect their healer. They decided to go for an attack, you know, to go and try to DPS the target instead of actually try to defend their members, so they just made a big mistake there. Okay, and now we're using telekinesis, but totally unnecessary. I guess it's just to make it end faster at that point, so that's okay. Now we're getting 3v3s. Now this is good. I don't know why suddenly everybody's doing 3v3. Not to mention that we're getting consistently different people every single time from different servers, so did everything just suddenly end? Like, did all of the other events and stuff suddenly end? That everybody's going to 3v3s? Might have been the case. Man. Consistent 3v3s. It's perfect. Exactly how it should be. Oh, try up if you want. Yeah, I should have done this before. If you want, we can queue up at the same time. I can let you know when to queue up. Anybody else in chat who's in 3v3 queues, we can all just play the video game together. We can do that with the... Oh, you're in it. You're good. We're chilling. We're in the same fight. Still not on my team, though. I don't know why we never end up on the same team, Triup. It never happens, I've noticed. Which is scary, because you know how to play your class. Alright. I don't know why they're using all their mana right now, early, but that's fine. So on their team, they've got a Reaper, a Primeval. Oh no, that's not Primeval, it's a Ranger. And the third person who I don't know, because they're stealthed. Did not even take a look at ours. We've got a Blood Reaver on our team. Oh god, he's playing super aggressively. Okay. That's fine. Oh, I messed up. I didn't realize. Alright, I guess this guy's gonna show himself, so let's just take him down. Oh, they've got the two Rangers from before. Oh, I stopped the God's Whip. But I am slowed significantly. Just to the Wraith, I guess? I'm not really sure. Oh, maybe just to throw dagger, actually. Okay, that guy's down. I gotta save my teammate. No, I couldn't save him in time. Oh, Triup, I'm sorry. I have to kill you. Summon crows to help also reduce accuracy there from Triup. There we go. Nice and pale. Shackle doesn't do everything. Okay, so we won the first one. So again, it's two archers on their team, but they also have a mage as well to make up for it. Who I think actually played Skull Knight last fight, and now he changed to Reaper. I don't know if I like Reaper too much in 3v3s, but there's definitely ways to make it work. It's just not the same build you do in open world or raid versus raid. This is too small of a fight for those kind of builds. So we have stealth advantage here, which is really nice. Definitely have stealth advantage here. Oh, shit. I got caught. I got caught. Team. No. Okay. I got caught, so unfortunately got taken down, just DPS'd by 3 people. Blue, what's my class? This is Executioner, which you'll probably see a lot more in 4.5. Hopefully not. Hopefully they balanced occultism properly before it comes to our version, but we'll see. But I've been playing Executioner for 3 years, so I'm not about to change just because of that. Alright, so they just caught us. Caught us in the open. Was able to DPS one of us down before we even really began fighting, so that happens. Oh, I see. They're bringing up their abyssal things. Abyssal charges. He did it in the wrong order, though. No! God damn it. I was actually hoping to parry it. Man, they are so aggressive. No. Gotta save my friend. No! Okay, next target. Oh my god, Triup! Oh my god. Hold on. No, I can't. No, come on. Damn it. Jeez. Ah, he's so close to death, too. Who is he, a Revenant? Wait, it's a Revenant on our team, too? There's 2 Revenants? Wow. Never seen that before, to be honest. Come on, he's so close to death. But the fervent healing! Oh, the healing too good. The healing is too good. Try up with this fervent healing combined with antithesis. Now looks like we lost this one. Yeah, we lost one of our dudes very similar in this fight, like the last fight. We're just right at the beginning, you know, they DPS'd that guy so much. But then again, he was playing very aggressively too. He just ran right in there and went down to 20% health instantly because of one archer and one mage. Just instantly, just ran in there, bam, down to 20% before I could do anything. It just wasn't close enough. So it's kind of unfortunate that they were so aggressive without saying anything. Because, you know, it's hard to judge when you're just running in there so quickly like that. But I mean, it happens, whatever. It's all good. That's really the reason that we lost, is we were playing way too aggressively there. And it's fine if you do that, but everybody has to be on the same page, and it's very unlikely for it to be like that in, you know, a 3v3 setup where nobody's really talking to each other, and, you know, it's tougher to do things like that. Nope. Need to turn off my notifications, my god. Alright, did we get try up again? Are you in here? I keep forgetting to queue up at the same time, but if you're just queuing up right afterwards, hopefully you're getting in. Alright, leather two-handed. We'll see what's on the other team here. Very mage heavy in our team with the healer, so I don't know how that's gonna go. Why is he doing Hellspear first and then Urgency? It should be the other way around, right? You must have just missed it. Sorry about the trap. This might be the last one for me. It's been streaming for a couple hours. It's pretty good. It's pretty standard for me. This guy is so freaking aggressive. Why is he so aggressive? What is he doing? Oh my god, he's just gonna get himself killed. Oh, wait, it worked. Wait, why is this guy still in the center here? It's really weird. Okay, we need to go protect our healer. Okay, we're good. Now I'm happy. Oh my god, how come... Okay, that's fine. Okay, perfect. Shackled for... I actually can go for a different target, but... That's okay. I'm actually going to go for this target. Whoa, they actually killed our guy. What? How'd they kill our guy? Oh my god, the telekinesis. No, why are we doing that? Yeah, it makes things a lot less fun, honestly. Okay, this one's over. Trap, if you were on their team, they wouldn't have lost. I can guarantee it. You would have made up for it. You would have been that second or the healer they needed. Or the half healer they needed. So if it makes you feel any better, you're doing very well in these fights, for sure. Okay. I want you on my team, though, to be perfectly honest. Oh, shit. Oh, they're doing the aggressive thing, too. I'm going to protect our teammates here. No! Oh, my God. Oh, shit. What the hell? Oh, okay, that was a little bit of a desync there. That's okay. It's fine. Oh, my God. Okay, whatever. Let's just go that way. They already killed our dude. Oh, shit. No! I got pulled into him, too, from a really crazy radius, but unfortunately, not going to be able to do very much here. It's just mostly surviving. Yeah, I just got shackled, too. Okay, they actually stealthed really early. No, why is he so aggressive? Okay, he's very aggressive, this guy. Jeez. Oh, they know where I am. Oh my god, we just caught them. Holy shit. That's a huge catch. I don't know if we're gonna make up for it, though. Yeah, we're not gonna make up for it. This is a really big deal for us. Okay, that target's down. Oh my god, the telekinesis. That's ridiculous. How crazy telekinesis is. But they CC the guy telekinesising, so... What the fuck? Oh. What the fuck is going on here? Oh my god, this guy, this teleporting procs are crazy. Wait, how is he teleporting procking these? I guess, yeah, he would... Yeah, that makes perfect sense. He's playing Primeval. Of course he's teleporting proccing. I don't know why I thought that he was a ranger, which is what Triumph was before. Okay. That was a really good catch for us, though, at the beginning. I think that's the only reason that we won that. No, I know that's the only reason that we won that. It's because we caught that guy. Alrighty. Stream for a couple hours, 2.5 hours, not too bad. I don't think there's anything else really. How many more 3v3s can I do? I think I still have a couple. I still have one. I'm tired. I have my nice green tea to keep me alive, especially since I'm, a couple days off of the game, so I think I performed decently well coming back. I did do a ton of mistakes in a lot of these 1v1s, but, it's just where practice comes in to make you a better player. So I think that's going to be it for tonight. Again, if you like the content, go ahead. You can follow the channel, and that way you'll be notified whenever I go live. But generally, I stream by schedule, which is Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. It's like a half an hour to an hour after reset. You can find me going live. I think that's it for today. I don't think there's anything else. I guess Trine will be streaming tomorrow. I'm really expecting 4.5 news soon. As well as I know a lot of people are hoping for Fresh Start. I feel like that's coming soon, but we'll see. Besides that, thanks guys for hanging out, and I'll see you all next time. Good day.
Absolutely fundamental to existence. It is existence. Existence is relativity.